Most fans are aware that Biggie and Tupac were friendly before things took a turn for the worse. However, their bond stretched beyond the surface, and Biggie actually showed respect to Tupac in his very last interview, shortly before his own untimely demise.
You can't be the one to be like, yo, I want to squash it because he's gone, so I got to take the weight on both sides. That's why I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? Right. We hit every club, every radio station, you know. We get our little eye screws and everything, but I just tell them straight up, yo, you know you love me. It's real, because, I mean, Come on, you don't got ready to die?
According to Justin Tinsley, the author of Biggie's new biography, Tupac and Biggie instantly hit it off, and they shared more in common than people think. They were both Geminis, so they were Gemini twins in a way, Tinsley told Rolling Stone. These guys were incredibly close. Tupac would have Biggie over his house when he was in LA, sleep on his couch. Tupac respected that Big was really in the streets, and he was doing what he was rapping about. And obviously, he loved the fact that Biggie was such a gifted lyricist and wordsmith. Tinsley also added that Biggie really appreciated the fact that Tupac came from a freedom fighter lineage, and he always stood up for what he believed were the best interests of black people. Tupac burst onto the music scene in 1991, a couple of years ahead of Biggie, dropping his debut album, Tupacalypse Now. Meanwhile, on the other side of the country in New York City, Biggie was juggling between attending high school, hustling on the streets, and casually dropping rhymes for fun. But fate had other plans for him when his demo tape landed in the hands of Source magazine. Before he knew it, Sean Diddy Combs took him under his wing, and Biggie's first single, Party and Bullshit, hit the airwaves in 1993. By 93, Tupac was already a platinum-selling artist, and Biggie reportedly got a mutual acquaintance to introduce them at a party in LA and asked Tupac to manage him.
You know, Biggie's career wasn't taking off as fast as he hoped it would, and so he actually asked Tupac if he would be his manager.
However, Tupac felt it was best to keep business and friendship separate, and he dropped some advice to Biggie, which, looking back, many fans believe may have played a role in Biggie's tragic end. Tupac reportedly told him, "Nah, stay with Puff. He will make you a star." But here's the kicker. By then, tensions between the East Coast and West Coast rap scenes were reaching a boiling point, and it all came to a head with the infamous 1994 Quad Studios shooting. On November 30th, 1994, Pac rolled up to Times Square's Quad Recording Studios, and he was about to head upstairs to where Biggie and Diddy were hanging out. But before he could even make it to the elevator, shots rang out in the lobby, and he got hit 5 times. Miraculously, Tupac survived the attack. However, he started suspecting that Biggie might have had something to do with the shooting.
The rare, raw footage of Tupac Shakur in a wheelchair the morning after he was shot in Manhattan. Despite 5 bullet wounds, the iconic rapper is on his way to court to hear the verdict in his case.
While he was doing time at Rikers in 1995, Tupac became convinced that Biggie had prior knowledge of the Quad Studios attack. Around this time, Death Row Records boss Suge Knight saw an opportunity and offered to bail Tupac out for $3 million on the condition that he signed with Death Row. Tupac agreed, sealing the deal and sparking an all-out feud between Suge's label and Diddy's Bad Boy Records. This sadly spelled the end of Tupac and Biggie's friendship, and if that wasn't tragic enough, within 6 months of each other, both Tupac and Biggie were brutally taken out. But here's a twist. Biggie never really stopped respecting Tupac, and he showed him love in his last interview, recorded just weeks before he was gunned down.
Pac is a strong dude, yo. I know dude, you know what I'm saying? Right. He's real strong. So when they was like, he got shot, I was just more like, again? You know what I'm saying? He always getting shot or shot at. He gonna pull through this one again, make a few records about it, and it's gonna be over, you know what I'm saying? But when he died, I was just like, whoa. I mean, even though we was going through our drama, I would never wish death on nobody.
It's a truly bittersweet reminder of the complex bonds that existed in the rap world during that tumultuous time. One fan said, Tupac was just 25 years old when he died, and Biggie only 24. I can't even imagine losing my son-daughter at that age. 2 young men who defined hip-hop forever and became legends. And another one wrote, it's just so bloody sad. 2 friends, 2 young guys, 2 lives gone too soon. 2 absolute legends truly missed forever.